So, in the IMAX theater, we were watching a movie about space. And they talked about how they moved a ship into the LA Museum. And that's what we're about to see, a giant ship that's actually been in space. But first, we go through the section about ecosystems. One of my favorite things this trip is that I feel like half the things are in Spanish, and it's amazing. I feel like it would be great to just learn Spanish better. Because I can translate it, I just can't. I suck at speaking Spanish. Fun fact. You can touch the tires. They're Michelin tires. Sometimes I feel like I look like the Michelin Man, so maybe I'll connect to these tires when I touch them. I got no response from that joke. I didn't even except someone looked at me like, oh god. Okay, I'm gonna try to connect to the Michelin Man. Can I roll it? There was no connection.
That's so cool.
For a museum about space, there isn't that much space to move around in. Well, there's quite a lot of space, but too many people. This is why we need to adventure into space.
Careful. Yes.
Now, one thing that's kind of cool but mildly disappointing about this museum is there's all these cool things that cost like $4 extra to use. So, yep, not gonna go on those things. It's kind of amazing. They were able to fly a spacecraft on top of a airplane. It's like a normal Boeing.
Yeah? What did the cat do? That's cool. Russian personal.
Right now we're looking at the belongings of a Russian dude. He's got toothpaste and all these things and a shirt. And all these things in Russian, which I can't read. There's a random ring.
What does it say?
According to my mom, they put...
Something for your wow, you can read that.
So they accidentally put toothpaste in the leg cream or something. But the toothpaste empty, but there's a tube of toothpaste in the leg lotion spot on this belt, which is hilarious.
So what does this say?
Fun fact, my mom can read Russian. She's genius. I can say Privyet and
Does it really say
other
appetizer?
stupid things. One of the cans is just labeled with appetizer. That's all it says, even in Russian and English. What do you think about this exhibit?
I love it.
Are you a space boy? What does your... he nodded. What does your shirt say? It says coolest in the galaxy. Do you agree with that statement, that you were the coolest in the galaxy? He shook his head no. What is the coolest part so far?
Because I'm the coolest in the galaxy.
Oh, never mind. I was trying to ask Lucas a question and someone butted in again. Now, what type of coffee do you think people drink in the mission control?
Lattes?
lattes. Do you think they have a latte machine in missions control, possibly?
I think so.
If they don't, will you write them a letter to tell them that they should, in fact, add a coffee or a latte machine?
They should ask Santa Claus for it.
No, it's because every single desk has a coffee mug. So I think they need a latte machine. If you were in space, what would you most likely miss the most?
I would miss. I'd have to say my cat, Mr. Cuddles.
You're a cat lady. If you were in space, what would you miss most?
Everyone. And land and the ocean and mountains.
There are mountains in space.
Okay, the ocean.
There are oceans of sulfur.
The blue sky, definitely. I mean, on Earth, when you're standing on Earth.
I'm just giving people this blank stare and they just keep talking. And they get really worried.
Yeah.
Yep. Children are getting yelled at for being on the rails. I'm that person on the rails. I'm now looking at very amusing photos of people trying to move giant things through LA. Oh my gosh, there's a kid with a tinfoil hat. That's adorable. Home. Bum, 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 bum. I feel awkward. Do we just... Okay. So there's a movie to watch them moving the thing. And the only way to get to the other side is to walk in front of the movie with 20 people just watching the movie. I guess we're going.